Thornton Academy for the Thornton Academy Athletic Boosters to provide a flower to each member of the graduating class playing their final regular season home game. And this evening we would like to present each of these young ladies with the rose. As we call your name, your family members who may be in attendance tonight to come forward to be recognized. Our first senior member of our girls lacrosse program is Daniela Crane. We ask each of the seniors and their family members who are in attendance to pose for a quick photograph. Our next senior is Mackenzie Basil. Next up, Madison Bearden. Our next senior is Haley Hodgson. Next up, Hannah McAlery. Our next senior is Taylor Willett. Next we have Adeline Parody. Our next senior is Alana Petaway. And our ninth and final senior member of our program is Dana Sorois. ladies and gentlemen, once again, the members of the Thornton Academy class of 2018 making their final regular season appearance here tonight at Hill Stadium. Congratulations, ladies, on a wonderful career, and best of luck in your future.
And good evening and welcome to Dr. Paulus Hill Jr. Stadium on the campus of Thornton Academy for this Thornton Academy girls lacrosse matchup with South Portland. It is senior night here in a brisk and windy Paulus Hill Jr. Stadium. We're in late May. It's still in the high 50s, low 60s here tonight. Not going to put a damper on the festivities. As you saw before, we had our senior night festivities celebrating the seniors here for the Thornton Academy girls lacrosse program. But of course, a lot of business at hand tonight. Thornton Academy coming in at 4-5 currently, seeded 4th in Class A South, whereas South Portland is 5-4 and seeded 3rd. So the winner of this game will have the inside track to the number 3 seed in the playoffs. Thornton Academy with a couple tough games coming up. They have playing against Falmouth on the road and Marshwood. Marshwood probably win the game. Falmouth have a great season as well over in Class A North. So tonight, important game for the ladies in white. Thornton Academy. I'm Jeff Christian Murray. Thanks for joining us here on Thornton Academy TV and YouTube as we head towards the end of a busy spring season. Thornton Academy will be in the white. They'll be attacking left to right on your screen here in the first half. Again, the wind is kicking up quite a bit. Not too much of a factor in general in the game of girls lacrosse, but always something worth mentioning. South Portland in their traditional red tops and silver skirts. We're going right to left. And you will hear some wind in the microphone. I guess it's part of the disclaimer here for tonight. In the center for Thornton Academy, you'll see Kat Henair. And she'll be going against Paige Fleming of the Red Riots. Keeping this game on May 25th. And that ball goes to the Red Riots. Coming down is South Portland to start. Going into the circle. Bringing it back out. There's Jenna Leckie. And passing it off now to Molly Walker, 13, for South Portland. Taking it around the net. Ball comes right in the middle. South Portland was open, but not able to take control, and Thornton Academy will take over. 2 25-minute halves of running time in this game. And we'll keep you apprised of the time at frequent intervals. These two teams played in boys lacrosse action just the other night. Thornton Academy coming out with a big victory. And right now the boys lacrosse team undefeated on the season, having one of the best seasons in program history. Big game coming up against Falmouth next week. Here comes Thornton Academy in the attack. First attack coming inside. Shot comes in, and it's a goal. First goal of the game. It's Alana Petaway scoring, kind of doing it herself for the last 35 yards or so. Just over a minute into this game, Thornton Academy 1, South Portland 0. A very simple play there for Petaway. And again, it came off a chance for South Portland on the other end where they were in great shape. Had a attacker open in the middle. She was unable to take control of the ball, and because of that, it gets turned over, and Thornton Academy scores the other way. Back to another face-off. Goal came 1 minute and 2 seconds into the game.
Thornton Academy goal scored by number 17, Alana Petaway. That goal was unassisted at 1 minute and 2 seconds of the first half.
Henair throws it forward.
Petaway unassisted for the Golden Trojans.
And Addie Parody fighting for it, one of the seniors tonight, celebrating her last home game, at least in the regular season. South Portland will take control. Mackenzie Farnham throwing it forward. It's going to be eventually picked up by Kaya Backman. She brings it over. And the far side now, Thornton Academy. It's, again, the sun is definitely favoring Thornton Academy in this first half as the sun starts to set. And definitely looking right in the eyes of the South Portland goalkeeper. I'll have to keep apprised of that here as here comes Petaway yet again. Thornton Academy has the numbers advantage. 5-on-4. Petaway going inside again. This time shut down, but gives it off. And Thornton Academy will back out and start their offense. Henair will take control at the top. That's Parity. Over to Mackenzie Basil, another senior here tonight. That ball comes right in front, looking for Taylor Willett, but picked up by South Portland, and they'll go the other way. South Portland now with control. Just waiting for an opening. He'll throw it into the middle. Dangerous pass is picked up by Lauren DeBias. And they're going to have a violation. Violation on Thornton Academy, so South Portland will have control. Coming down. Passed off to the middle. Comes inside. Puts one off and shoots high and scores. Jenna Leckie, a junior, with a powerful move, knocks over one of the Thornton Academy defenders and scores. 21:48 to go in the first half. Thornton Academy 1, South Portland 1. Powerful move again by South Portland. Able to get that down and tie this game up. It's been pretty even so far. Both teams with some chances. Another face-off. Face-offs are key. As you've seen so far, the possession, incredibly important in this sport.
South Portland goal scored by number 17, Jenna Leckie.
Picked up now by Thornton Academy. They'll come back down.
Seconds of the first half. Leckie with the unassisted goal for the Red Riots.
Bringing it back is Henair. Brings it down. That's Basil. Thornton Academy very methodical with it. Brings up to the top. That's Petaway. Petaway comes in the middle. It's going to be knocked down, and that's actually going to be a charge. It's going to go the other way. South Portland will have a chance now. Getting clock running, 21 minutes to go in the first half. So South Portland will bring it back the other way. Throws it forward. Great pickup there by South Portland, now bringing it down. Looking for Leckie again, who had the goal there so far for the Red Riots. She comes into the circle, makes a spin move around the Thornton defender, but the last minute is knocked out by Isabella White. And looks like it's going to go the other way. South Portland called for the violation. And so Thornton Academy will get possession. It'll be a little tough to hear the whistles from here, especially the way the wind's blowing kind of away from us here, kind of going towards the away stands. And a lot of movement here as Thornton Academy now will take possession. Orchestrating. Pass back to White. And she goes all the way around the goal, and she's going to go back the other way now. Still with it. Tough to get possession once she makes her run. Again, you can use the yard lines because this is a 100-yard field. Passes it down. I believe that's Willett over there. Pass it back to the top. That's Parity. Parity with control. Down to Henair. Henair makes a move inside, gets by two defenders, and loses control of the ball. South Portland will pick it up, going back the other way. Lauren DeBias. But she gives the ball right back. Parity, who has a huge cheering section on the far sideline, if you can see the tent over there, as she was announced in pregame. Ball comes inside, shoots, and that, I believe they hit the post. Or the stick of the goalie, I'm not sure. Great play by Nair to keep it with her, though. Behind the net now. Basil up to the top, Parity again. Henair. Patience right now for Thornton Academy. Petaway moving inside. She found space. Petaway comes at the left hand, and I believe that's going to be a violation, and it's going to be a free position attempt for Thornton Academy. So a great chance for them to take a 2-1 lead. We have 18:45 to go in the first half. And Petaway will have a free position attempt from about 11 yards away from goal. She'll be able to take at least 2 steps and probably get a shot up before any South Portland defender is able to get in her way. And she shoots and goes just wide. Great chance there for the Trojans, but they will keep possession. Those free position attempts are prime scoring opportunities, so you have to make sure you take advantage of them when you can. And they'll take control behind the net. Henair back at the top. Petaway. Looking for parity, a little too high for her. And South Portland will intercept and bring it back. Abby Tresker. But she loses it. Basil gets it back. And that's, again, a little too high, a little too excited here. Some Thornton Academy passes in the last couple of minutes. And South Portland will take it to the corner. Excuse me, the goalie has it right now, and she'll just kind of walk it out. You see this a lot in girls lacrosse where they want to keep possession, so the goalie will physically walk it out quite a bit and then try to find an outlet pass, as she did just there. Amelia Paplardo. And back intercepted, though, by Thornton Academy. South Portland have been struggling here in the last 5 minutes or so, just keeping possession. Behind the net. Comes out front. Another pass is just too high. And South Portland will come back the other way. Lauren Tobias tries to find an outlet to Maddie Sear. And it is picked up by Sear, and she goes beyond midfield. First time in about 4 minutes South Portland's had any kind of attacking situation. Looking for the middle, but intercepted there by Thornton Academy. Great play defensively. Mary Hale. And here come the Trojans. That's Henair. Shooting inside. That shot's going to go wide again. A couple shots just a little bit wide to the left here in the first few minutes. 16-10 to go first half. Thornton Academy 1, South Portland 1. Petaway with the goal for Thornton Academy. And here she has the ball now at the top. Henair, long pass to Petaway. She's shut down before getting too close to the goal. Tries to go a different way, but still shut down. Nice defense there by the Red Riots. Back to the top. Parity loses the handle, but still has plenty of space to pick it up and keep it in offensive possession. Petaway. Henair. And coming inside, Petaway, great move, shot. She bounced it off the ground, which is good strategy. However, just a little bit too much, and that ball goes wide. Thornton Academy again will retain possession. Still in the offensive attacking zone. Under 15 minutes ago. We're 10 minutes into this game. Thornton Academy with the majority of the possession and the pressure. But still a tie game. Here's Petaway. She gets the pass and loses the handle. South Portland will pick it up, and here comes Maddie Sear the other way. See if South Portland can get something going offensively. Throws the ball wildly. Thornton Academy will pick it back up. Back into the offensive zone. Hazel Stoddard, her first time getting to handle the ball. And back for offense for Thornton Academy. Wearing down the South Portland defense, no doubt, here in the first 10 minutes. Looking right in front. And she's unable, I think it was Petaway again, couldn't get control of the ball before putting the shot on. Tried a one-time shot, didn't work. Ball's kind of kicking around inside. And South Portland will bring it out. On the far sideline, under 14 minutes to go here, first half. Again, the sun definitely favoring Thornton Academy here. She comes all the way down, shoots, and that goes wide of the goal. What a run for about 60 yards by South Portland. but Thornton Academy's taking control of it behind the goal. Maddie Bearden, she's going to take it out and see how much she can run. She's getting chased from behind by 2 Red Riots, but does a good job cutting into the middle, and Thornton Academy will retain possession. She passes it back to Morgan LeBlanc, and now to Parody. Now Thornton Academy's back on the offensive attack. Parody loses the handle, but it's going to be obstruction. And Thornton Academy will have a free position attempt, probably too far away from goal to shoot, but certainly get her in a better position. Parody will not even try to shoot. She'll actually pass it on the far side, and they'll set up again. Petaway down to Henair. Petaway makes one move, comes inside, can't get anywhere there. Back to the top, Henair. Down to Basil. Back behind for Willette. And Basil popped in front, she was open. But Willette didn't see her. Petaway now on the far side. Still just 1-1 in this game. Lots of chances for Thornton Academy, but they haven't been able to put that second goal past South Portland. Here comes Henair, though. She moves inside, shot, and score! Kat Henair with the second goal for Thornton Academy of the game. Patience there by Thornton Academy is paid off as she comes around and untouched, and again goes with the low shot. And with exactly 12 minutes to go in this first half, Thornton Academy 2, South Portland 1. You have to say that was coming for a while, as Thornton Academy had all the pressure here in the last 8 to 10 minutes, and many of the shots, just none of them were falling. But Henair makes it 2-1 in this pivotal Class A South matchup. Number 3 seed on the line with just a couple games to go for both of these teams. Playoffs just on the horizon. And of course, the importance of being the 3 seed is if you win your first round matchup.
Score number 4, Kat Henair. Time of the goal, 13 minutes even of the first half. There's Henair unassisted at 13 minutes.
If you win your first round matchup, you avoid the number 1 seed in the second round. Where if you're the 4 seed, you play, but right back, and theirs is an instant response, but no, the referee's going to call it off. As Lecky looked like he scored the second of the game, but it's going to be a violation on South Portland. No goal. So South Portland very quickly almost responded to tie this game again, just like they did the first time they went down. And it's actually going to call, looks like a free position attempt for South Portland. Straight on is Lecky from about 13 yards out. So she scored before the whistle. Let's see if she can score after the whistle now. Lecky comes in and she shoots, and what a save! Dana Sorois, my gosh. Lecky put everything she had behind that shot, and Sorois was able to find it. Big save there. With 11 minutes to go now, Thornton Academy up by 1 and on the attack now. Here she comes, Petaway. And back up to the top, and we're going to have a timeout on the field. 10:45 to go in this girls lacrosse game between South Portland and Thornton Academy. Scores the Trojans 2, Red Riots 1 here on Thornton Academy TV. So 10:45 to go. Thornton Academy up 2-1. Again, Thornton Academy sub 500 record, though. They've won the last couple of games to get back towards that 500 mark. And South Portland at 5-4. So one of these teams, if Thornton Academy wins, both these teams will be 500 as we head towards the last couple of games of the season. And of course, then the playoffs. Again, pretty strong wind. Consistently, though, going from the sideline, the close sideline, near sideline to the far sideline. Doesn't seem to affect too much. Thornton Academy will be in possession. Kat Henair, number 4, with the ball at the top. And they're a junior on this senior night here at Hill Stadium. Girls were recognized before their game for the contributions to the program over the last 4 years. Ball comes into Parody. She's unable to control it. And we'll take advantage. Here comes Petaway. Petaway down to Mackenzie Basil. Willette behind the net. Again, down low, Thornton Academy again. Patience looking to cut through the middle. Willette almost had the space there. And that ball's loose, and South Portland will pick it up. And that ball's loose again. South Portland fighting for it. And South Portland will retain possession. We're under 10 minutes to go in this first half. 9.5 minutes to go. Thornton Academy 2 and South Portland 1. That ball comes up. And back to the middle. Great catch by Paige Fleming for South Portland. That could have been a bad turnover there for the Red Riot. Fleming unable to find anything in the front of the goal. So behind the goal they go. South Portland with some patience. I'm sure their coach, Leslie Dyer, was telling them in the timeout, you just got to get some possession here. Get your defense a break. You're only down by 1 goal here, and they got to feel fortunate considering how much possession and shots Thornton Academy's had here in the first half. And that ball is, well, it goes right to a South Portland player fortuitously. That ball was kind of a loose ball, but she throws it away after the great bounce they got. They almost give it away. Stays in play, however. Playing with the blue lines here, if you can see them, probably not too clearly here on the TV, especially with this sunset going on. Coming inside, Fleming shoots. That's going to be high and out of play. South Portland will retain possession. Molly Walker with the ball now for South Portland. Fleming again. She's the catalyst so far for this South Portland offense in the last few minutes, along with Jenna Leckie. Ball comes to the top, but again, unable to take control. That was Eileen Porterfield, and Thornton Academy will take control. Back the other way. Stops at midfield, loses the handle, and will get called for a violation. That was White. 7:10 to go in the first half, 2-1. Thornton Academy leading South Portland. TA led early on, less than a minute in. South Portland tied the game up not too long after that, and it was tied for quite a while until, with 12 minutes to go exactly, Thornton Academy took their 2-1 lead. Here comes Addie Parody, weaving through literally 5 South Portland defenders. And she'll flip it to Alana Petaway. Teammates in the basketball court. Here comes Parody again, coming inside. Loses the handle at the last second, and South Portland will take over, going back the other way. Moving the ball down to Maddie Sear, and she's going to lose the handle. South Portland losing a lot of loose balls here today. That's really keeping them from maybe tying this game up or even taking a lead. That's going to go out of place to Thornton Academy. A couple unforced turnovers here for the Red Riots in the last few minutes. Nearing the 6-minute mark left in the first half. Again, 2 25-minute halves of running time. Short halftime. We'll take a break during that time and come back with a second half. Here comes Henner. Basil's down, wide open underneath. She finds her, and Basil puts it just wide. Had a great chance there to put her team up 3-1 here in senior night. But Thornton Academy, all their misses have been wide to that left. Sometimes they've been on the ground, other times they've been in the air. Not saying the wind has a factor, but that is the way the wind's blowing, so take that what you will. Behind the goal, it's another chance for Basil, and she hits the post with this one. Thornton Academy still in possession, though. 5:22 to go. Henner. To Petaway. Petaway cutting inside, shoots, and hits the post again. Thornton Academy hitting all 3 posts here in this first half. Coach Agresti must be wondering what the heck they have to do to get that 3rd goal right now. Here comes Petaway charging again. South Portland looking tired on the defensive end as Thornton Academy is able to cut through that defense pretty easily. Huge space right in the middle right now. Cutting through. Up to Henair again. Henair struggles a little bit with the ball. Gets it back, looking for Parity, who cuts through and rotates back around. Incessant pressure here from the Trojans. Inside. Good pass, shot, and score! Thornton Academy. Hazel Stoddard, a freshman attacker, gets into the act, and Thornton Academy leads 3-1. Another heavy bout of pressure for the Golden Trojans. And they hit the post twice and missed one golden opportunity. But finally, Stoddard makes them pay. 4:34 to go in the first half. Thornton Academy 3 and South Portland 1. Fair scoreline, definitely so far, here at Hill Stadium. Look at the official announcement from Gary Stevens.
Thornton Academy goal scored by number 20, Hazel Stoddard. Assist to number 4, Kat Henair. Time of the goal, 20 minutes, 26 seconds of the first half. That is Stoddard from Henair at 20:26.
There you have the official announcement from Gary Stevens. He did double duty. He was on the phone there while he did that too. Impressive. Kat Henair coming back down. She just had the assist on the last goal. Comes down herself. And that's going to be a free position attempt for the Golden Trojans as they look to pour it on here. Already up 3-1. And she comes in, shoots, and is saved by South Portland. Crucial save. You feel like they don't really want to go down by another goal here. As already down by 2. Under 4 minutes to go in the first half. But here come the Red Riots. Cutting inside. Wind picking up here a little bit more, and now most of the field, or at least half of the field, is covered in shade. And that's going to be going the other way. And no, excuse me, it's going to be a free position attempt here for the Red Riots. Golden opportunity for Molly Walker to get her team back in the game. Molly will come in, shoot, and it's going to be wide of the goal and go out of play. And South Portland, no, excuse me, Thornton Academy is going to take over. Three minutes to go in the first half. Thornton Academy now with possession up 3-1. That ball is taken by Henair, who's literally surrounded by Red Riots, and it's taken away from her. She eventually goes down. Oh, a little push back and forth. Both players pushing each other. That ball's going to be loose on the far sideline in the meantime. 2.5 minutes to go, and it's going to be Thornton Academy ball. And the Trojans are going to bring it back now. Isabella White all the way down. She's taking this all the way herself. 2-minute mark to go in the first half. And that pass is wayward for Mackenzie Basil, and it's going to go out of play. I'm not sure what just happened. If the official maybe warned one of the coaches. Because there was a little fracas there before. And here comes South Portland. Can they do something here with less than 2 minutes to go in the first half? That ball comes inside. Good defensive play by Bridget Stevenson, number 1 of Thornton Academy. That would have been an open chance for South Portland. And now Thornton Academy takes possession. Here comes Petaway. runs into a player. That's going to be a charge. Offensive player control foul called against Petaway. .117 to go. Comes all the way down. And a wide open shot, and she misses the wide open opportunity. Amelia Paplardo. And I don't think I'm going to get many better chances than that. It kind of was a broken play. It almost seemed like something was off there because South Portland was wide open in front of the goal. Minute 7 to go, 3-1, Thornton Academy still. TA, I think, just wants to get to halftime at this point and regroup up by 2 goals as they controlled much of this first half. Hannah McAlary brings it down now for the Trojans, gives it off to Basil. To Petaway. Maybe TA can get something. 40 seconds to go in the first half. Petaway moves inside, bounces one wide of the goal. .35 seconds to go. Clock stops, of course, with under 2 minutes to go for any stoppage. Not running time. Behind the net now. Here comes Thornton Academy, loses the handle. Petaway, 15 seconds to go now. Can Thornton Academy get anything down here at the end? Petaway moves inside, shoots, and she scores. It was a delayed penalty, and she gets one with 6.4 left. Just willed it herself. Big goal there for Thornton Academy now, up 4-1 with just 6 seconds to go. So again, Petaway was fouled, and the ref pulled the flag out, but they play advantage much like they do in soccer, and Petaway took advantage. And gives Thornton Academy a significant lead here right at the end of the first half. One more face-off, and South Portland's going to have to regroup here. Again, they came in as the higher seed with the better record this year, but not in the first half, as the clock will run out here in the first half. From senior night at Dr. Paul Seal Junior Stadium, your halftime score, Thornton Academy 4, South Portland 1. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the second half here on Thornton Academy TV. 25 minutes left in this game. Thornton Academy leading South Portland 4-1 here on senior night, Dr. Paul Seal Junior Stadium. I'm Jeff Christenberry. Jake Paulette's on the camera tonight. And it's one of those days where it's pretty cool out tonight, but tomorrow it's supposed to be about 87 degrees here in Saco. So I wish you could take a little bit of that warmth here tonight, but can't complain too much here for late May. Just a few more weeks until graduation. Coming up here on June 3rd here at Hill Stadium. Hopefully, weather permitting. Kat Hanair, again, in the center circle, taking the face-off for the Golden Trojans. And a great reach there by Jenna Lecchio as the solo goal for, or the lone goal for South Portland. South Portland now attacking left to right. And again, Thornton Academy fortunate because the sun now has set enough where it should not be a factor for Dana Sorois, the goalie for Thornton Academy. So they lucked out there and scored 4 goals on the South Portland goalie who was looking directly into the setting sun. The lights are on here at Hill Stadium. Moving it around the outside now, so Portland will definitely look for some more sustained possession as they are dominated in that first half for much of it. Ball comes out to Leckie, who had another great chance on a free position attempt, and at least a hard shot, just like that one, was saved by Sorois in the first half. That one goes wide. So Portland will retain possession. Inside, looking for Leckie. That's going to be defensive play by Parity. So South Portland will retain possession. Leckie picks it up. Oh, nice spin move inside. Shots and scores. Jenna Leckie. A great move from South Portland. Looked like she was kind of stunted there, but made a nice spin move. Just when it looked like she was going to go outside the circle, and scored her second goal of the game just a minute and a half into this second half. Thornton Academy 4, South Portland 2. You had to know the Red Riots are going to respond. Again, they're right now in the third seed. They don't want to relinquish that. If they win this one, it's going to be very tough for the Trojans to overtake them, having to probably win their last 2 games, one of them against a pretty good opponent, and hope South Portland lose a few. Of course, if Thornton Academy wins this, it's pretty even.
South Portland goal scored by number 17, Jenna Leckie. Time of goal, 1 minute and 31 seconds of the second half. That is Leckie's second goal of the contest. This one unassisted at 1:31.
Here comes South Portland again. That was a violation on Thornton Academy. They can get within 1 goal here if they score just like that, after all the hard work Thornton Academy did in the first half. Mackenzie Farnham brought it down for the Red Riots. Paige Fleming now gives it back up to the top to Molly Walker. Walker looking for space, gives it up to Maddie Sear. Sear her pass gets deflected, and coming back the other way will be Maddie Bearden for Thornton Academy, number 2. Throws it forward. Thornton Academy now in possession, their first possession here of the first half. Looking for a pet away. The ball's going to get away. And picked up by South Portland. That's going to be a block, and it's going to go back the other way. Thornton Academy will get possession back. South Portland fans not very happy with that call by the officials. Mackenzie Basil behind. Again, one of the seniors recognized tonight before the game. That time of year. That ball's going to be loose at the top. And we're going to have a timeout on the field as they have to go get a ball, I believe. They stop the clock. And we're back in action here. South Portland, again, looking to get that third goal to get back within 1, 4-2 Thornton Academy as we stand right now. Now the sun's down, temperature dropping quickly. Here comes Jenna Leckie, comes in. That's going to be a nice save by Soroyce yet again. Leckie absolutely been the biggest threat for South Portland tonight. But Dana Soroyce has been up to the task a couple of times. Comes back in the middle, and Izzy makes the play. And we're going to see whistle blow. It's going to be South Portland with, looks like a free position attempt from the side. Tougher angle. And that ball is going to be loose and controlled by Thornton Academy coming back the other way. Kat Hanair makes a nice stutter step, and there she goes. Gets the ball ahead to Taylor Willette. And they're still odd-numbered, 4 defenders to 3. Stoddard, who has one of the goals in the first half, down to Basil. And Hanair. Petaway at the top. Basil. Willett. Under 20 minutes to go here in the game. Thornton Academy now in possession. Again picked up by TA. Stoddard to Hanair. Thornton Academy, a lot of balance in youth and experience. Not all seniors, not all young. Here comes Parody, one of the other seniors. Makes a nice move around, shot, comes in and scores. Addie Parody with a nice shot low to the right of the South Portland goalie. And with 18:45 to go in the second half, Thornton Academy now leads 5-2. So Parody made a nice strong move right around the goal and buried it. Tough play there for the goalie. Those are tough shots to stop as they come in. So TA led 4-1 at halftime, and both teams have now scored here once in the second half. So Portland needs to get that other one to get back within a couple goals. Controlled by South Portland.
Goal scored by number 9, Addie Parody. Time of the goal is 6 minutes, 15 seconds of the second half. That is Parody with the unassisted goal at 6:15.
South Portland at the top. And right in the middle shot, and that's going to hit the post. Kaya Backman had a great opportunity to get that goal back, and that's going to be a violation on TA and a free position attempt upcoming for South Portland. So Backman could have, should have made it 5-3. TA fell asleep there for a second, and now will have to defend this free position attempt. It will be Sorois in goal, trying to keep this game. Still a 3-goal lead for the Trojans. And the shot comes in, it bounced. And fairly easy save there for Sorois. The problem with that shot was it bounced a little too much in front of Sorois. You want it to bounce almost right at their feet. Much more difficult, kind of like a short hop in baseball to try to pick that up, but that bounced a little too much in front of her. Fairly easy save for Sorois, and now she can bring the ball out as the wind continues to howl. And again, this temperature's dropped. Sorois gives it away, and the foul is given away by Parody, and kind of a smart foul there by the senior, because if not, that was going to be basically a 2-on-0 for South Portland. Parody comes from behind, and now it's a free position attempt. Still a great chance here for South Portland. It definitely would have been a golden goal, and a shot and a save by Sorois. A low shot, didn't bounce this one. Sorois coming up huge here in the second half. Keeps it a 3-goal game, 17 minutes to go, and here comes Thornton Academy the other way. This time they have numbers. McAlery, it is 5-on-4. She comes down and will settle it behind the goal. Mackenzie Basil. That's her frequent position behind that goal to come out and find a cutter. That comes inside Hanair. Shot and score! Kat Hanair. Simple play, cuts inside and buries it over the shoulder of the goalie. 16:31 to go. And Thornton Academy now has its largest lead of the game at 6-2. And McAlery brought it down in transition, gave it to Basil, found a cutter. Easy as you like. Thornton Academy in a commanding lead now, up by those 4 goals. You have to feel South Portland has to score the next 2 probably to feel confidence that they can come back in this game.
Number 4, Kat Hanair. Time of the goal, 8 minutes, 29 seconds of the second half. That is Hanair's second goal of the contest. This one at 8:29.
And you hear the announcement there. Here comes So Portland coming right back, comes right out front, shot, that is over. It's going to still be South Portland ball, but that, again, a great opportunity this time by Paige Fleming. And South Portland had missed 2 or 3 of those that really could have had them back in the game. Of course, in the first half, they had a 1-on-0 situation against the goalie, and she put it over the goal, and that's why Thornton Academy's up 4. Moving inside, shot that's going to be wide, and that's going to be great hustle by the goalie, Dana Soroyce, and that's going to be Thornton Academy ball. Again, the way they determine it's not if you shot it, it's who came closest to it as it went out of play. And they have to collect some balls, so they stop the clock. Let's see what Soroyce can do with it. She drops it on the back of the goal. I guess that was a design play. Almost like a Statue of Liberty play, it seemed like. Here comes Thornton Academy across midfield. Ball goes to Parody. Parody loses the handle up back. Basil picks it up. Finds Petaway. Cuts inside. And doesn't get a real clean shot off, and I think they're going to stop the clock, and they're going to give a card here to a South Portland player. I don't think the crowd's going to like this one. Or they're going to give it to Petaway. Okay, so they're saying that she was violent with her stick, I guess, when she made that shot. So Petaway's going to have to take a seat for a couple minutes, as we're under 15 minutes to go here in the game. That's going to be another violent play. So Portland now in possession. Another whistle. At the 14-minute mark or so of the second half. Thornton Academy still leading 6-2. Free position attempt here for South Portland. They need to take advantage of these opportunities to get back in this game. The shot comes in, and another save by Soroyce. I think it was Paplardo for South Portland who put the shot in. High shot. Soroyce comes down with it. Here comes Parody in the middle. Nice spin, nice turn as she catches the ball. And again, Thornton Academy with numbers 4 and 3. Parody comes in, goes around all the defenders. And it was a delayed penalty violation. And looks like there'll be a free position attempt for Addie Parody. Parody with nobody in front of her now. She comes in and scores. Addie Parody takes care of business. 13:08 to go in the game. Thornton Academy now a commanding 7-2 lead. An impressive showing here for Thornton Academy, especially in the second half, scoring 3 times in succession after South Portland made it 4-2 as they scored the first goal of the second half. Again, 13:08 to go, 7-2 Thornton Academy. So, Face off again in the middle.
Scorer number 9, Addie Parody. Time of the goal, 11 minutes and 52 seconds of the second half. There's Parody's second goal of the contest. This one scored at 11:52.
We're going to redo that face off. Here comes Thornton Academy yet again, trying to add to this lead. Again, this is the largest lead of the game, which is 5. And up 7-2. Thornton Academy can be very comfortable in possession now. Kill some of this clock. Pet away. Here comes Hanair. Couldn't find any space. We'll bring it back up to the top. Here comes Petaway. Excuse me, it's Parody. And it's going to be a bump by South Portland. Another free position attempt. South Portland looking a little frustrated right now, especially defensively. They're giving up some free position attempts. This one's not as clear as the other one, as there are defenders on either side of Parody. Oh, she clears out a lot, as they like to clear down these free position attempts, basically like a penalty shot. Clock still ticking under 12 minutes. Parody comes in. Oh, she passes. What a great pass by Addie Parody. Taylor Willett on the doorstep. Nothing South Portland can do. And it's turning into a rout here at Hill Stadium on senior night, as Thornton Academy now leads 8-2. 11:31 to go. Great selfless play there by Parody, as she took, probably would have been a 2/3 chance she scored herself, but took Willett, which turned into a 98% chance of scoring on the doorstep without a defender in her way. Willett's first of the game. 8-2 now, Thornton Academy, with still 11.5 to go.
Thornton Academy goal, scorer number 6, Taylor Willett. Assist to number 9, Addie Parody. Time of the goal, 13 minutes and 29 seconds of the second half. That's Willett from Parody at 13:29.
So Portland coming down. I thought that could have been maybe a player control foul. A little bullish there, but loses the handle. Thornton Academy will take it up. It'll be Petaway. So Portland, as again, they scored the first goal of this half, and that made it 4-2. Since then, look at Petaway pumping those arms all the way down, and she will not score. She's going to get called for a violation. Or South Portland will, excuse me. So Petaway will have a free position attempt, but boy, you can tell Petaway wanted to take that herself all the way. Almost did. Instead, she'll have a free position attempt, and again, on the doorstep on the other side is Basil, just waiting there with no defenders. And there's the pass, and there's the goal. Simple play. They made it look easy. Free position attempt, Basil in the right place. You could see it before the whistle was even blown. All it was needed was a good pass from Petaway, and a timeout on the field, as Thornton Academy has scored 5 consecutive goals, and they lead South Portland 9-2. 10:34 to go in the second half. We'll be right back here on TATV. Timeout is over. And Thornton Academy leading 9-2. Great response here from TA after giving up the first goal of the half. Since then, it's been all Thornton Academy. They've done it in a great selfless way too. Kat Hanair coming inside. Again, you see a result like this and makes you wonder about the rest of the season. Is this a situation where Thornton Academy is underachieved or struggled in a couple games, or is South Portland overachieved? These two teams came in with almost identical records. South Portland 5-4, Thornton Academy 4-5, but just by the look test, Thornton Academy is the better team. Certainly this game could be closer than 9-2. South Portland missing a couple chances. But Thornton Academy really showing what they can do here tonight. Petaway. McAlery. And we see a whistle, or hear a whistle, excuse me. And a free position attempt coming for McAlery. McAlery shoots, that's going to be well wide. Thornton Academy will retain possession. Henair will take it. South Portland not really putting any pressure on the ball, so Henair will probably just sit back here and kill some more clock. We're 8:40 to go in this game, 9-2. Thornton Academy well in hand, and they'll move to 5-5 after this game. 2 games remaining on the road. I believe it's Falmouth and Marshwood. Marshwood a winnable game as they're, I believe, 2-7. Falmouth doing very well on the other side of the region. Move inside Henair. Now the pressure comes. That's going to be overthrown. So South Portland pick it up. Not yet. And now Thornton Academy will pick it up. And Bridget Stevenson will come through, and she gives it off to McAlery. Back up to the top to Petaway. And again, Thornton Academy willing to kill some clock here. This game well in hand. McAlery. And Petaway. Delayed call, gives it back to McAlery. Good spin move around 3 defenders. Retain possession. Picked up by Thornton Academy. And Willette. Back to Parity. He's got a couple of goals tonight. An air. That's going to be, looks like a violation on South Portland. Thornton Academy will get a free position attempt. It'll be Kat Henair. And Henair comes in. She's going to send that over the goal. And it looks like South Portland's going to get possession. 6 minutes and 20 seconds to go in this game. The result of formality at this point, as Thornton Academy scored the first goal, South Portland tied at 1-1. And then with the 12-minute mark of the first half, TA took the 2-1 lead, and they have not been tied or trailed since then. It was 4-2 early in this half, but then Thornton Academy put on the gas pedal over the next 10 minutes and scored 5 consecutive goals for this 7-goal cushion. South Portland now in possession. Under 6 minutes to go, trying to get something going here, get some momentum to the last couple games. Ball comes all the way down to Henair. Five-minute mark to go here in this game. Petaway. Parity. pressure, but gets away from it. Henair has been the catalyst tonight. Comes Basil. And right in the middle, great play, McAlery. That's going to get, I think, deflected by a defender. Basil gets hit in the face. Gonna stop the clock. And the referee's going to come together. Something happened there. Basil got hit. They're going to try to determine whether or not it was any malicious intent, I guess. But and here comes South Portland back the other way, and they'll get a goal with 3:30 to go. So South Portland again scored the first goal of this half, and since then it's been all Thornton Academy, but gets one back here, not giving up. Good to see as they head towards the playoffs. Get the official announcement from Gary Stevens in just a minute. 9-3, 3:30 to go here at Hill Stadium as the Lights have taken over what was a sun-bathed first half.
South Portland goal scored by number 12, Kaya Backman. Assistant number 10, Paige Fleming. Time of the goal, 21 minutes and 30 seconds of the second half. That is Backman from Fleming at 21:30.
As Backman gets into the action. And both teams will be 5-5 after this game. Taped here on May 24th. The two players kind of run into each other there. I don't think there's any intent. Ref lets him play on, and McAlery gets chopped, but again, play on, says the referee. 2.5 minutes to go, 9-3. Petaway. So Portland now coming the other way. Under 2 minutes to go in the game. Still tight defense by the Trojans. Coach Gresty will like that. Keeps the pressure up, the intensity up throughout this whole game, this whole 50 minutes. Here comes Petaway. Petaway wide open on the left is Basil, and Basil unable to take control. That would have been led to a 1-on-0, but in the end, probably even better for Thornton Academy that she takes it. That's going to be a stop play, and that's going to be a penalty for sure, as it's kind of a chop there by the South Portland player. A lot of frustration here. South Portland coach and players and fans not happy with some of the referee non-calls here today. Been a physical game, there's no question about that. I haven't seen anything too dirty from either team. Both teams now with one yellow card. Frankly, at 9-3, you can't really say it had much to, the referee did not really have much to do with the outcome of the game. in my opinion. 1:31 to go as the clock stops. Basil will have it behind the goal. And probably content just to run this clock out if possible. Here's Parody. There's Petaway. Petaway gets around defenders. Defense collapsing around her, but she goes through. And a good save by the South Portland goalie. Hasn't made too many saves tonight, but that was a good one there. We're under a minute to go, 49 seconds. Just some final thoughts as we wrap up here. A solid win for Thornton Academy. It is senior night, a lot of emotion. It's a home game, last regular season home game at least here for these girls. And they answered the bell against a team that was closest to them in the standings, but kind of answered the question. I think Thornton Academy is the better team, clearly, after this game. And South Portland comes down, shot and score for South Portland. And again, they get a late goal. 33 seconds to go, it's 9-4. A couple consolation goals here at the end for the Red Riots. And these two teams heading into the playoffs, still likely locked into the 3 and 4. I don't know if they can, unless they lose out, either of these two teams lose out, I don't think they can be caught by the 5 seed. So they'll be looking to host a first-round playoff game at least, or prelim. And again, whoever gets the 3 seed will avoid the number 1 seed in the playoff in the second round if they can win their first-round matchup. Always a good thing in any playoff scenario. I guess unless you're the 76ers, I wish you would have probably rather played Toronto than the Celtics in the second round.
Assistant number 17, Jenna Leckie. Time of the goal, 24 minutes, 27 seconds of the second half.
The last 20 seconds of this one here at Hill Stadium.
Second goal of the contest, the assistant Leckie at 24-27.
10 seconds to go in this game, so Portland State, maybe they can get one more, make it 9-5. Looks to the middle, and deflected, and Sir Royce is going to pick that up. And the clock will run out as Thornton Academy takes a 4-1 halftime lead and never looks back, scoring 5 consecutive goals in the second half to put this game away here on senior night. Thornton Academy moving to 5-5 on the season, South Portland falling to 5-5. These two teams with 2 games left before the playoff season. Well, for all of us here at TATV, for Jake Paulette on camera, I'm Jeff Christianberry saying so long from Hill Stadium. The final score, Thornton Academy 9 and South Portland 4.